All praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachak Wadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, Shalom, salutations to the hopeful elect that's fighting a good fight of faith and truth and sincerity and wholeheartedly, and Shalom to the Akwath, which is the women believers, Shalom to you. All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. So, once you understand the scriptures, everything become more clear, more plain. So as this man is about to go into, he's going into the legacy of the United States, and we're going to listen to the video. But you know what he's basically getting to is that the scriptures say it best. He was created to take peace from the earth. All right, this is the devil's blessing. It's the sword. So it says, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him. Who gave him that power? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, to fulfill prophecy. That sat thereon to take peace from the earth, that they should kill one another, and there was given to him a great sword. Now, when you go back to the blessing, all right, so and Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me even also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, your dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and the dew of heaven from above. And by your sword, it was given unto him a great sword. He shall take peace from the earth. You shall live, and by your sword you shall live, and you shall serve your brother, and it shall come to pass. So at one point in time, the Edomites was under King David and the rest of the tribes. But then when King Solomon sinned and the kingdom was split into two, that's when Esau, as it says, and it shall come to pass when you shall have the dominion, and you shall break his yoke from off your neck. Okay? So the point is that who this fit? It fits a people. All right. And it's so plain. All you people out there who just demons and the Lord ain't dealing with you, you know, it's okay. As I say in Romans 11:7, I always quote it, but I'm going to read it today. What then Israel have not attained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. What is the thing that they have not attained? The truth. But look what the Lord said. According as it is written, the Most High have given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see. That's why I always quote, blessed are your eyes that they see. Blessed are your ears that they hear. And ears that they should not hear unto this day. Okay, so until the Lord destroy them, they have to come back as newborn babies in the kingdom. Then they'll get it. But right now they ain't going to get it. But let's get it.
America is 250 years old. Only 19 of these years have been spent without the United States at war.
So imagine that. 231 years out of the 250, they've been at some type of war, which is 92.4%. Go look it up. Okay? So we could just say 93%, which is an A when you do the school system grading system. All right? So 93% is an A. All right, so they do a good job at fulfilling prophecy and being the hammer of the earth.
With other people in their countries. No country has invaded the United States of America. But the United States of America and its loyal auxiliaries in the satrapies of Western Europe have never been done invading other people's countries,
Stealing, right? Invading other people's countries and stealing. Man, so plain. Scriptures is so plain. Love it. Who this fit? Yeah, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desires hell, and as death, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied. So wherever he follow death, and wherever he go, death and hell follow, and he's going to steal. That's why I say he could never be satisfied. He got the whole world in his hand. Remember that stupid ass song? He got the whole world in his hand. So anyways, he really do. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He's still not satisfied. Now he wants your soul. Now he want to put a microchip in you. Now he want to tie your consciousness to a grid that he control like the Most High. Okay, so it says, but gather unto him all nations and heap unto him all people. And he's definitely going to do that with the MOTB.
Their land, stealing their wealth, stealing their people as slaves.
Wait a second, still, ain't that Revelation? I think that's 18 and 14. I'm going to start from 12 because I'm not sure. I'm going to just do 12 through 14, see what the Spirit do. So it said, the merchandise of gold and silver and precious stones and of pearls and of fine linen and purple and silk and scarlet and thyme wood and all manner of vessels of ivory and all manner of vessels of most precious wood and of brass and iron, marble, cinnamon and odors and ointments and frankincense and wine and oil and fine flour, wheat and beasts and sheep, horses and chariots and the slaves and souls of men. All right. And the fruits that your soul lusted after are departed from thee, because this is what the prophecy says. As you continue to read down this chapter, it talks about how you're going to be destroyed in 1 hour. It said, the soul lusted after are departed from thee, and all things which were dainty and goodly are departed from thee, and you shall find them no more at all. So yeah, slaves and souls of men.
Wealth, stealing their people as slaves. And of course, the United States was founded on the genocide of the Native American people, the biggest genocide the world has ever seen.
Yep. That's prophecy too. The so-called Native Americans in the scriptures, they're called Gadites. So they was overcome. So it said, Gad, a troop shall overcome him, but he shall overcome at the last. See, we all gonna get our payback. That's why the scripture says, by the hands of my people Israel. All right, I should lay my hands on Edom by the hands of my people Israel. That's in Ezekiel 25 and 14. Also, Jeremiah 30 and 16 said, all that spoil thee shall be a spoil. They ain't even talking about Esau, Edom by themselves, but the rest of the nations. Okay, so you will get paid back. So the beautiful thing about prophecy is plain and it calls out. You know, this is why are you thinking this Psalms is saying this? That's why the Lord going to have to intervene. It says, the chief musician, of Psalm of David, deliver me, O Yahweh Basham El-Shai, from the evil man, preserving me from the violent men, which imagine mischiefs in their hearts. Continually they are together for war. That's what this video is about. Continually they are gathered together for war. What they doing right now? They warring with Iran, okay? Which is going to lead to World War III. So all of this, like I want to title this video, he was created to take peace from the earth. The Lord have created the wicked for his own, you know, really, because I always say this is the Most High's movie. Esau, Edom is the villain. That's all. And he's doing everything that the scripture said he would do.
We hear a lot about other genocides, and so we should. But the biggest genocide of them all is the genocide of 100 million Native Americans.
And don't remember about, and so the native, so-called Native Americans, that's part of the Northern Kingdom. All right. Don't forget about the Southern Kingdom, which he's not going to mention, because this video is just straight talking about, you know, the United States and its legacy. And you know, it's been videos like this for years coming out. That's why the scripture says, you are filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also. Let your foreskin be uncovered. See, now Esau can't hide himself. You know, they make their own tongue fall upon themselves. You know, all that see them shall flee away. You know, and it says, the cup of Yahweh's right hand shall be turned unto thee, which means you're going to reap what you sow. Shameful spewing should be on your glory. That's the time that we are in. Nobody say anything good about America, to the point where Trump is trying to basically erase the history of the enslavement of the Israelites and the oppression of the Israelites. They tried to do that back, well, I think back in 2020, if I'm not mistaken, with critical race theory. Critical race theory. Not critical race fact, but critical race theory. So they tried that. They, I think in Florida, they actually took it out of schools. You know? So yeah. But guess what? You will get paid back.
From North America to the cone of South America.
So yeah, so I'm gonna end it on these couple of scriptures, and I love it. I love it because, you know, hey, Esau had his time, he had his end. It said, "For Esau is the end of the world, Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth." And guess what? When this devil is taken down, peace will be established. It said, "And it shall come to pass in the last days," and we are in that time, "and the mountains of Yahweh's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it. Many people shall go and say, Come ye, let us go up to the mountain of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, to the house of the Most High of Jacob." Why did he say the house of the God of all nations? Jacob. Jacob had 12 sons. His name was changed to Israel. That's why we are called the Israelites. And to say he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion, not out of all nations, shall go forth the law and the word of Yahweh from Jerusalem. And he shall judge among the nations, shall rebuke many people. That's Revelation 2:25 and 26. Ask of me, and I will give you the heathen as an inheritance, and you shall rule them with a rod of iron, and beat them as the vessels broken in shivers. All right. So it says, "And they shall beat their swords and their plowshares and their spears and their pruning hooks, which are agriculture tools. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore." So all you seen through this video, through the existence of America, and even before then, but we only talk about America right now, they have been doing nothing but war, death, oppression, stealing, lying, killing. And as it says, he was created for this. It said, "The thief cometh not but for to steal, kill, and destroy. But I am come that they may have life, and that they have it more abundantly." Okay, so you see the contrast. All right, so I'm going to end it on this. Because this is what's about to come to the earth. They said, "But the multitude of the wise is the welfare of the world." So when the Lord set us up, then you will see true living, true paradise, true righteousness, true order, true justice. And a wise king is the upholding of the people. And that start with Yahushua, and it goes down to King David, and then the rest of the 144,000, and a large multitude. So all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Seek ye out the Lord while he may be found. And Shalom.